Hello, boys and girls. So today I'm going to be doing what if Naruto was reincarnation of Grim Reaper slash Death and was neglected. Today will be a double upload, and I will be doing the 1 minute apocalypse, which you guys seem to like a lot. But we're going to first do this part since I didn't get to upload it yesterday because of recording issues. So we last left off on the Anbu attack. The Anbu was trying to find out how Naruto knew about the village's secrets and try to kill him so he can't tell other villages. And he killed 3 Anbus and then just knocked out the last one. Well, actually, no, he killed all the Anbus, my bad. I forgot. So now we're just going to be doing the first 2 parts of the Chunin exam, the first half. And there may be there's probably going to be a preliminary, as Naruto doesn't kill people that much unless he feels like they're annoying. There may or may not be. There's a 50-50 chance. I have to see how this story is going to be going. So we time skip a day before the Chunin exams, and we see Kakashi talking to Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke about the Chunin exams and how they're ready to join the Chunin exams. Now, I kind of forgot when... No. I'm pretty sure it's... Kakashi tells them about the Chunin exams, and then Konohamaru gets attacked. I think I said this in the last part, but Itachi is the only one in the village that doesn't hate Naruto. He just has to pretend like he does for his safety. And Naruto and him are cool. So I just want to say that again if I didn't say it in the last part. So anyways, we time skip a few hours, or whenever it happened, when Konohamaru was getting attacked by the guy with the puppet. I forgot their names. I only know Gata and I forgot his siblings' names. So I'm going to call his sister Fangirl, like literally Fangirl, because she uses a fan, and his brother Puppet Boy, actually, because he uses puppets, since I forgot their names. So anyways, like in canon, Puppet Boy attacks Konohamaru, and he's whining and crying, telling him to let go. And in this what if, Memma and Mito are gonna go and save Konohamaru, and it won't go like how it happened to Naruto. They will beat him. They will beat Puppet Guy to the ground easily, scaring Fangirl and Puppet Guy. And Gara comes out of nowhere. Since he comes out of nowhere, and he just saying he wants their blood, and he's thinking that he wants their blood for his mom, which is actually Shikaku, if you didn't know that. But he asks them what's their names after they just slapped Puppet Kid, whatever his name is, to the ground with ease. And they give him their names, Mito Uzumaki Namikaze, Memma Uzumaki Namikaze, and he gives his name God of the Sand. I forgot his last name. I don't even think he had a last name, but if he did, I forgot. Anyways, then we see Naruto in the shadows. Someone actually recommended lightning magic. I'm gonna give him lightning magic, so don't worry about that. And someone else recommended death stare, like a death stare that kills them with, like that when Naruto stares at someone, kills them. I will give that to him, but like later on in the series, as he's not gonna need it yet, because nobody's OP like they are in Shippuden, so he's not gonna use it yet. But still in OG Naruto. In the part after in part 5, if there will be a part 5, it will be Shippuden, and then, yeah, that's it. There will be no Baruto for this, because Naruto has no ships. There's no point in Baruto. Anyways, I will give him that power, don't worry. And I think they also recommended something else. Hold on, let me go to that video. Here's the comment, it's right here. He said he should have Death Dare. Oh, my bad, I didn't, it's not the power, but I kind of improvised because I forgot. You can read the comment. He said Death Stare, which freezes people, and Death Touch for instant kill. And invincibility, I think he means invincibility or something. So don't worry about that. Oh, and subscribe to this man, he's my friend. Anyways, let's get back to the what if. Okay, now that we're back to the what if, and I just show you the power. If you guys have any more powers you want to recommend Naruto to have, just comment down below, like any attacks and stuff, or any hacks you want him to have. So anyways, we cut to Naruto just staring at them in the shadows with his invisibility, since he can hide in the shadows, since he's deaf, you know, and deaf wears black, can hide in the shadows. So we just see Naruto watching them, and he can sense if you have a tailed beast or not, and he can sense the amount of chakra and mana you have. Now, my bad. When I was originally recording this, he wasn't supposed to have that power. Actually, he was. The power he wasn't supposed to have was reading minds. So yeah, that's my bad. Anyways, and he can understand Gaara's emotions on that Gaara wants to kill Mito, and he is kind of mad because he wants to kill Mito, and he wants to kill his supposedly dad and supposed mom and Mito himself because they wronged him so much. He wants to kill himself. So he's kind of getting mad, and he's plotting on a way to get Gaara and his army, since he has the Shukaku. Now, we time skip. Wait, no, we don't time skip. Sasuke comes down as well. And Gaara couldn't really sense Sasuke that much, since, you know, his training with Itachi. He couldn't sense him. So he also asks for Sasuke's name, and he wants to kill Sasuke as well, since he's Uchiha. And we're just going to time skip a few hours to the next day, the start of the Chunin exams. And we see Naruto just hiding in the shadows, and Sasuke and Sakura waiting outside, waiting for their teammate. And kind of waiting for Kakashi. No, they're not waiting for Kakashi, just waiting for their teammate. And just Naruto comes out of nowhere and says, "Am I late?" And they start yelling. Sakura and Sasuke start yelling at him. Sasuke says, "You're late." Well, he's not really late. He was early. He came there before them. But the Chunin exams is about to start in like an hour. And no, it's about to start in 2 minutes, and they were worried that he wasn't going to come here yet. And because Kakashi told them about if one of their teammates were missing, they can't be in the Chunin exams. So they were worried that he was going to be late. And he was like, "Well, am I late?" They started yelling at him, like I was saying. And Naruto tells him to shut up, and he says that the Chunin exams is going to start in 2 minutes, so he's not really late. And they shut up, but they're still mumbling on how he's annoying and stupid and such a smart A. So, they walk into the building, and the Genjutsu, which is like actually the first test, but I don't count it as the first test. Anyways, the Genjutsu, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura can see through it, and if I didn't say this before, I'm gonna say it now. Naruto cannot be put in any Genjutsu, no matter how strong it is. He can make an illusion even stronger than his own, so he cannot be put in any Genjutsu. And I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. He can't. Even Infinite Tsukuyomi can't put him in a Genjutsu, so nothing. So he saw through it, and he didn't care. He didn't tell anybody because he wanted them to fail. Because he felt like if there were people in his way and there was more people, it would take longer for him to become Chunin. And it would just be more annoying. So he didn't really care. And like in canon, I'm going to be saying that a lot. Like in canon, Neji, Tenten, and Rock Lee walk up to them. But unlike in canon, Rock Lee, Neji, and Tenten don't ignore Naruto. I think they ignored him, or I forgot, but they didn't talk to him. They start glaring at Naruto, calling him an idiot, and why is such an idiot and demon doing that to Chunin exams? It's only for elites like them. And Naruto just ignores them. And as before, like in OG Naruto, Neji and Sasuke start clashing and stuff. Like, you know, they're glaring at each other because they're from different clans that are highly respected. So they start glaring at each other. And Rock Lee breaks it up and he hits on Sakura like he did in canon. So they go downstairs because Rock Lee asked Sasuke to fight him. And Sasuke's not, Sasuke's gonna fight him. He heard how strong Neji was. He knows how strong Neji is. I mean, not Neji, Rock Lee. So he gets he gets beat up like in canon. He gets beat up even worse. Well, not even worse. The beating's not as bad since he was trained by Itachi, who's a stronger ninja than my guy and Kakashi. But he still gets beat up because Rock Lee is pretty strong. And Rock Lee asks Naruto to fight since he wants to beat Naruto so severely that he won't be able to, be a problem to him in the Chunin exams. Naruto just accepts it, and they start getting into a Taijutsu fight. Now, it's not Naruto's strongest suit, but he is better than my guy, making him the best Taijutsu specialist. Well, now he's not a specialist, but make him the best Taijutsu fighter, since he's better than my guy in even 8 gates. My guy, he would slap him in his base, was just Taijutsu, so they start getting into a fight. Naruto teleports behind Rock Lee, punches his spinal cord so hard that Rock Lee flies through the wall, nearly knocking him out. Then Rock Lee goes to the 4th gate and starts getting faster, obviously, as he's in the 4th gate. And he starts fighting. He tries to uppercut Naruto. Naruto just leans back easily. And while Naruto's leaning back, well, obviously, Rock Lee's barrage doesn't stop there. He tries to sweep kick Naruto. Naruto just jumps over it and then double kicks him while he's in the air. So Naruto just jumps over him and then kicks him in his head, hurting Rock Lee a good amount. Then Rock Lee, who's laying on the ground, tries to get up and kick Naruto at the same time. You know how in like those videos they use their hands and then they kick up in the air and they get up? That's what Rock Lee's trying to do to Naruto. And he's trying to kick him up and do a lion's barrage like how Sasuke did. Naruto just dodges all of his attacks, but he lets Rock Lee grab him to do his, I forgot what it was called, but it's like when he grabs you, he jumps in the air and he's spinning down like a bomb and your head gets stuck in the ground or something. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, Hidden Lotus, my bad. He does Hidden Lotus on Naruto. It doesn't even affect Naruto though, because Naruto just substitution jutsu with the clone he made that he made invisible, and he substitute with the clone that just poofs out. And before the clone poofs, Rock Lee thinks he's got him, and he's breathing heavily because he did the Hidden Lotus in the fourth gate, that takes a lot of energy. But the clone poofs and surprises everybody, because they thought that would have nearly killed Naruto or hurt him a lot. Well, they're severely mistaken. Naruto appears out of nowhere, punching Rock Lee in his nose, making him bleed and stumble back. And then he does a Lion's Barrage on Rock Lee, which surprises Sasuke because he knows how to do the Lion's Barrage. Which is, he didn't know how to do it until he saw Rock Lee. But he knows how to do it because he's actually been training with my guy secretly. So he knows how to do Lion's Barrage. And yeah, he beats up Rock Lee, knocking him out. My guy comes out of nowhere and tries to stop Naruto from doing the Lion's Barrage. My bad. But Naruto does it before my guy can even do anything. And then he rushes towards my guy, sweep kicks him because he's so fast. My guy couldn't even react to his sweep kick. He couldn't even see it. And then while my guy is falling to the ground, mid-air, he hammers his stomach like, you know how when people hit with a sledgehammer? Like, that's what he does. He's like an axe handle hit with his hands. Like, yeah. Like an axe handle hit. Making my guy bleed. My guy then gets up, flips away like 3 times. But Naruto's already there. And he does Hidden Lotus on my guy, which surprises Lee, who's got up from his unconsciousness. Like, he was unconscious for like 5 seconds. And he sees the Hidden Lotus. And he's like, how is Naruto doing the Hidden Lotus without bandages? Well, the way he's doing Hidden Lotus without bandages is he can form shadows out of nothing and then wrap them around people. So that's how he did the Hidden Lotus. And he does Hidden Lotus on my guy, who is still awake and still good. And my guy just, tries to run away so he can do the entrance kick. But Naruto just grabs his kick and then slams him to the ground like the Hulk did to Loki in the Avengers movie, over and over again. And then he puts him up in the air, and then he jumps up and then axe kicks my guy to the ground, knocking him unconscious, surprising and scaring everybody because my guy is an A rank ninja. In his base, he's A rank or B rank ninja that nobody could beat, that nobody in that room could beat. So this scares everybody. And Naruto just tells his team to, why you guys keep staring? Hurry up, we're going to be late. And they go to the actual 3rd floor in the actual room. And like in canon, the Rookie 9 walk up to Team 7. Or, the teams of the Rookie 9 walk up to Team 7. And they start a commotion and everybody's glaring at them. And actually everybody's glaring at Naruto. Like everybody in the room. Except for Team 7 and Team 10. Everybody's glaring at him. And Naruto just releases a bit of his ki, his killer intent, making everybody nearly pee their pants in a 1 mile radius. So people just stopped looking at him, and he stopped murmuring on how he let out such ki, killer intent. How is he so powerful? And this scares off the Sound 4. And like in canon, guy with glasses, the Kabuto, my bad, walks up to them. He's scared, but he's not showing it on his face because he's like Chunin level, so he's not really showing it on his face. He's wondering to himself, if I could kidnap this kid and experiment on him, Orochimaru will be so much more powerful that nobody can stop him, not even the children of prophecy. And Kabuto thinks this to himself, and he's glaring at Naruto. And he tells people that he has cards and stuff on information. Sasuke asks for information on Naruto, surprising everybody. And the card says Naruto has the ability to teleport, but before Kabuto can say anything else, Naruto burns the card with his hell flames. They're even stronger, like, the hell flames are stronger than the Amaterasu, and they could travel to different dimensions on the user's will. So, Obito cannot Kamui out of Naruto's hellfires. He will still be on fire from the hellfires even if he Kamuis. So, that won't do anything. Basically, it's just way more better than Amaterasu. And what's that guy's name? Kisame? He cannot absorb it because it's not made out of chakra. His sword can only absorb chakra attacks. So, like, if he attacks Naruto and absorbs his chakra, it won't do anything to Naruto, because Naruto doesn't even use chakra. He used monoclones. He doesn't use chakra at all. So, Naruto would just kill him, basically making him useless to Naruto. Or, basically stupid and garbage to Naruto, anyways. So, Kabuto my bad, I keep forgetting what I'm about to say. So Sasuke, surprised and a little bit angry at Naruto, but knowing he can't do anything to Naruto, just asks for information on Gaara of the Hidden Sand. And he gives the canon response. I forgot. I think it was 100 D rank missions, 70 C rank missions, 30 something B rank missions, and 1 A rank mission without getting hurt at all, without a single scar on his body, without a single cut. And this surprises everybody in the room. And they start staring at Gaara on how he did an A rank mission, which they did, and he did it without even getting hurt. So they start staring at him. And we're gonna time skip like one hour to Ibuki just teleporting, well, not teleporting, shunshuing into the room. And if you watch Naruto, you would know shunshuing, or that thing Sasuke did in Shippuden, where he like shunshued to the roof. It's light speed. It's not instant. Like, it's not instant. It's light speed, which is still pretty fast. So yeah. And he tells them about the test and about how there's Chunins here that will catch you cheating. And if you get caught 3 times, you and your team is out. And you will come back next time. So, people start cheating like in canon because the test is about gathering information. But before people can cheat, Naruto finished his test in 1 minute, surprising Ibuki. And he says, Ibuki, I'm done with the test. And this shocks Ibuki, because how did he know? Oh wait, never mind, this doesn't shock him. Anyways, this shocks Ibuki because he finished the test in so fast, without even cheating, because he didn't see Naruto cheat at all. Naruto didn't cheat. Naruto, he knows literally everything about the universe. He knows everything about every universe he travels to, because the Grim Reaper has been to every universe in the third dimensional plane. But the reincarnation, the Grim Reaper Naruto's the reincarnation of, is an infinite dimensional being, making him infinite dimensional, make him unbeatable by anybody in the lower planes. So someone like Goku, some people say Goku's fourth dimensional, which I don't think he is. He just has some fourth dimensional feats. He's not completely fourth dimensional. But some people say he is. Even if he is, he won't be able to defeat this Naruto, who's infinite dimensional. And so yeah. And actually, I have something to say that doesn't have to do with the what if. Sonic in the Archie comics is probably fifth dimensional, meaning he could beat Goku probably. He's way faster than Goku is, so. But yeah, that's off topic. Anyways, let's get back to the topic of the what if. It doesn't matter. So people start cheating and stuff. Some people get kicked out. Then we skip to the 10th question. But before that, Mama and Mito start glaring at Naruto because he finished the test so quickly. And they don't know how he did it so quickly. Because he's useless and he's an idiot. He's a stupid demon. So how did he finish it faster than them? And this just angers them to such a degree. And they let out ki that's even stronger than Gaara's ki. To just how angry they are in Naruto. But Naruto just ignores the ki. Anyways, we skip to the 10th question. Ibiki tells them, if you take this question on, you have the chance of not being able to participate in the Chunin exams ever again. And this scares a couple people to leave. But most stay, just like the amount of people that stayed in canon, there's like 2 teams less. You know. So there's gonna be 2 teams less. There's gonna be 2 teams less that are not gonna pass. But it doesn't matter. So, and then Menma gives the speech on how he would never give up. He has no reason to give up. He's the child of prophecy, and giving up is not in the prophecy for him. So, and this sparks a fire in people for them not wanting to give up. And they pass, and Anko comes through the window with her flag saying, "The hot, sexy Anko Mitarashi," I think that's her name, last name. And she tells them, and she thinks to herself, wow, there's way more than I expected. I guess Ibiki is off his game. And she tells them to all line up outside for the second part of the Chunin camps, the Forest of Death. Now, everybody's getting their flags. They're not flags, scrolls. And Anko drops her kunai, which, the disguised Orochimaru picks up. And she accidentally throws a kunai at him. He catches it easily, which surprises her because she thinks that the disguised Orochimaru is only a genin. Naruto can see through the disguise, which is not a Genjutsu, but he can just see through it anyways. And he sees that it's one of the 3 legendary Sannin, the strongest Sannin, Orochimaru. But he doesn't care, because Orochimaru can't even touch him. And, well, actually, Kabuto told Orochimaru about Naruto's killer intent and how he barely let out any killer intent, and he scared everybody. And this makes Orochimaru want to experiment on Naruto to get some of his DNA, so when he gets Sasuke's body, he can put that DNA in his body, making him even stronger. So he stares at Naruto, licks his lips a little bit, and Naruto just glares at him without a better killer intent, making Orochimaru a little bit scared, but even want him more, because he's witnessed his power even more. he wins his power, you know. So, Anko cuts Memory Mito's cheeks, and that's when Orochimaru gives her the kunai, and she threw it at him. So, we're gonna time skip a couple minutes into the forest of death. We see Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura jumping around the forest, trying to find the strollers. Naruto, who feels Orochimaru's presence following them, tells them to stop, and he pushes them out of the way, and he gets eaten up by the snake, which makes Sasuke and Sakura scared, but at the same time smile. But they're happy because their teammate's dead, but they're also scared because even though they wouldn't like to admit it, their teammate's stronger than them, and the fact that their teammate got killed, supposedly, means that they might get killed too, making them scared. And Orochimaru comes out of nowhere and says, Sasuke, I've come to test you. And whilst Orochimaru's talking to Sasuke, well, no, never mind, my bad. And Sasuke asks Orochimaru, why? Why me? What do you want from me? Why have you killed my teammate? And Orochimaru tells him, don't mind that, your teammate's not gonna die. I know how capable your teammate is. He's gonna be fine. But first, let's knock out that useless banshee you call Sakura, so I can test you myself. And this angers Sakura. She tries to attack Orochimaru in disguise. He just punches her, knocking her out. And Orochimaru and Sasuke start fighting. But while they're fighting, Naruto is just chilling in the snake's belly. And he just uses the shell flames to kill the snake. The snake doesn't poof away. He kills the snake. So, the snake's actually forever dead. No more summoning that snake. And he crawls out the snake's belly by cutting it open using his mana. He can make mana blades out of nothing, and he just cuts it open. And he senses this fight of Sasuke and Orochimaru. And he just goes invisible, and he watches the fight. Now, on to the fight of Sasuke and Orochimaru. I keep saying Sakura. Sasuke keeps using fireball jutsus with his Sharingan activated. He yells, Fire Style, Phoenix Flower Jutsu. Orochimaru yells, that's nothing. Mud Wall. And a mud wall just comes out of nowhere. And it surprises Sasuke and angers him. And he's like, how? Just how? And he rushes towards Orochimaru, who uppercuts him, and then does a spinning kick, sending him flying through a couple of trees. And Sasuke dodges just one of Orochimaru's attacks, which was a bunch of snakes, which then solidifies the knowledge that Orochimaru is, that's Orochimaru in disguise. For Naruto, anyways. And Sasuke keeps dodging his snakes and burning them with his fireball. But then Orochimaru comes out of nowhere and then uppercuts Sasuke, grabs the back of his head, and then slams it into a tree over and over and over again. And then Sasuke pulls out a kunai, tries to stab Orochimaru, but then he substitutes into into a log, angering Sasuke. And as Sasuke is looking around for Orochimaru comes out of the ground with his hand out of the ground, grabs Sasuke, pulls him down, and then he starts kicking him in his face over and over and over again. But then Sasuke makes a clone underground, and he makes him attack Orochimaru so he can get out. Orochimaru easily handles the clone, but Sasuke's already out of the ground. And he rushes Orochimaru, tries to uppercut him, and then He tries to uppercut him, but Orochimaru dodges it easily. So Sasuke tries to spin kick, but Orochimaru just jumps over it and then he kicks him in his head, like Naruto did to Rock Lee earlier in this video. And then Sasuke just yells, "Fire style! Fireball Jutsu!" Orochimaru easily dodges the fireball. And then he stretches his head out, finally, because he's finally had enough of dealing with Sasuke, and bites him, giving him the curse mark. Sasuke is in pain now, and screaming, and Sasuke is knocked out. So Naruto then starts fighting Orochimaru. He comes out of nowhere, mollywops him in the back of his head, and he starts bodying Orochimaru. First he pummels him to the ground, and then he picks him up, throws him up in the air, and he does a spin kick mid-air. But before Orochimaru can hit the ground, he teleports right behind him, kicking him in his back, and then he teleports right in front of him, and then axe kicking his head. So he goes spiraling down to the ground. And then Naruto catches him, but Naruto doesn't catch him. And then he uses his Hellfires. Then Orochimaru tries, climbs out his mouth, but then Naruto just makes a mana sword, and then slices his head off. But then Orochimaru just makes a bunch of snakes go back for his head to reattach him. And Orochimaru is getting scared, and he's trying to run away. He summons a big snake to swallow him whole, but Naruto kills the snake, but it didn't get the poof away, because when Naruto kills stuff, he takes the soul, so the snake didn't get the poof away. And Orochimaru climbs out of the snake, and he starts taijutsu fighting Naruto, which is a big mistake. Big mistake on his part. Orochimaru gets uppercutted, and then and then he gets freaking axe kicked to the head, and then he gets a right hook to his cheek, and then gets uppercutted again on his chin, knocking him out completely. But before Naruto knocks him out, he summons a snake to swallow him whole and then poof away. And this angers Naruto because he wanted to kill Orochimaru, because Orochimaru was getting on his nerves and was going to ruin the chances of, his teammates succeeding in their Chunin exams. And he thought Orochimaru was going to kill his teammates, and if the teammates are dead, he can't be a Chunin. And he really doesn't want to be a Chunin for the village anyways, but he still wants to go on stronger missions. So he wants to become a Chunin. So that's why he was bodying Orochimaru like that. So we're just gonna time skip to them at the hideout. The Sound 3, well, not the Sound 3, no. Dosu, this is Dosu if you don't know who he is. And his teammates, Ken and Rin, I think it was Rin and someone else. They attack him. They attack Naruto. Naruto cuts their heads off, killing them. Like, he just makes a mana blade, charges them, and then cuts their heads off before they can even get a word out. Taking their scroll, and then making clones to take their teammates out to the tower. But Rock Lee and his teammates, Tenten and Neji, were watching how Naruto just made a sword out of nothing and chop off 3 ninjas' heads before they can get a word out. And this, makes Neji want to fight him even more. And it makes Rock Lee train even harder. So that's it for this episode. Actually, no, not yet. As Naruto's running towards the tower, Rock Lee, Neji, and Tenten attack him. He makes clones, and then they get into a big taijutsu fight. He bodies Neji with a chop to the neck, and then kicks Rock Lee up to the air, axe handles him down to the ground, kicks him while he's mid-air, and sends him spiraling, knocking them out. But he placed a protective barrier on them because he wants to fight them in the Chunin exams. when they train. And he just knocks Tenten out with a chop to the neck. But before he knocks her out, he cripples her by stepping on her arms, just like how Sasuke did to Doshu's teammate. He crippled her. And she can't heal. She can't use her weapon, so the fight with her and Temari is going to be even worse. So anyways, yeah. And then they run to the tower. But we teleport over to Gaara, who sensed Naruto fighting. And he got so scared. He was really, really, really scared and feared. And he was thinking to himself, well, I shouldn't approach that kid anytime soon. Well, that's the end of the episode, and I actually have an announcement. I am going to be creating my own what if again, which is hopefully going to be better than this what if, and it's going to be called What If Naruto was half Sasuke, half astral, and was neglected. But it'll be like when Naruto leaves the village and his parents want him back, type neglection. And I will be doing What If Naruto with and also Sasuke King, like how Anime King is doing it, because I've been wanting to do that because I find it interesting. So yeah, hopefully you guys can look forward to those. No, you will look forward to those because they're gonna come out.